What's up guys? My name is Mallory and I'm a Canadian powerlifter who ordered a bunch of leggings online and I'm gonna review them for you guys today. So we're gonna look at 9 or 10 different brands and we're gonna evaluate a few different things. We're gonna look, are they squat proof? So we tested them with a beige thong and with polka dot pink and black underwear to do the real ultimate test. We also looked at the size guides. How accurate are these size guides? And I share with you guys my sizes and my experience with the orders, as well as how these pants fit once you get them in. So do they hug you? Are they loose? Are they awkward? We go through all that. We look at the value. So what's the price and what's the quality of pant that you're getting for that? As well as an overall impression. And the ultimate question for each pair is, if you tried these on in a regular store, would you walk out and buy them? So I'm gonna throw some timestamps at the bottom as well as my own measurements in case you guys wanna compare. And yeah, it's gonna be a long video, but you guys can jump ahead on the timestamps below if you want, or you can watch the whole thing. So we're gonna start with HVIII brand. I've been following them for a few years, only learned how to say HVIII at USAPL Nationals because I thought it was HV111. HVIII makes a lot more sense. So squat test. As you can see by the video, they passed the beige test, but they actually failed the color test, which I was surprised because it feels like a thicker material. When you look at the fit of these pants, the size guide was pretty accurate, but it was a little bit confusing. It said a medium was 7 to 9, I believe, which is around my size. But then when I gave the waist measurements, it was 28 to 29, which is not my size. So I ended up going with the large. I don't know if it's that the large was just too big for me, but these pants don't seem to fit my body type. I don't think it's a sizing option, but it could have been that. The legs really do fit me, but the waistband almost felt like it was an extra large on me. I don't love the lower waistband, but normally I have jeans, I have other pants that fit that way, and these ones just weren't sitting right. I really wanted to hike them up all the time and I was constantly pulling on them, but it was just giving me a camel toe, so there was no win. You'll also notice on the back there's a line across it. I feel like it should emphasize your butt, but for me, I don't have problems boosting my butt because I just have a big butt, and I actually found that the placement of this line was flattening my butt, which isn't great. And then when I'm squatting, you feel like your pants are falling down because you think that line is the top of your pants, and when it's under your butt crack, the whole time you're squatting, you're like, oh my God, everyone can see my butt crack. You will notice too in the beige squat test video, you couldn't see my underwear through the pants, but you could see them on top because the pants were moving so much when I wore them. When it comes to the value for these, they're around $36. Really great price. The quality, I think the material is well worth it for that price. They're definitely thicker, but not kind of, won't make you overheat, but they're a thicker pant. Great quality, a little bit on the thinner side since you could see them in the color test. I think that's kind of where you see the size problem though. In cheaper leggings, you don't get that same hug, you don't get that same fit. It's more of a standard fit across all body types. I really wanted to love these pants. I loved all of the shorts that I tried from this company that I'll include in a follow-up video, and I really love the company itself. I think they're super cool. Unfortunately, these pants just aren't for me, so would I buy them in the store? No. Next up, we have Alphalete. Alphalete passed the beige squat test, but it did not pass the color one, which I was actually kind of surprised about. When it comes to the fit, I ordered a medium, and I'm always a little bit weary because I can be anywhere from a medium to a large, so for these more fitness brands, I wasn't sure. You'll notice they have a bar that shows you true to size and whether it runs small or runs large, which I think is really helpful. It's a quick visual way to know where you fall. I actually found this size guide to be totally accurate and really helpful. As for the fit, I actually really like this pant. It's definitely a tighter fit though. Like I joke with Josh because I have to pull it up piece by piece, but once it's on, it really does fit you well. My only complaint with it really is that I find I have to pull it up a lot, but they have made a new version now and they said they made the waist higher, and I think it was to fight that problem. It also has some ribbing along the edges that gives it a little bit more compression if you're into that. So when we look at the actual value for this one, they're around 52 to 58 USD. So actually a little bit on the cheaper side, and for the quality of the legging, I found they were really good. I was disappointed they didn't pass the color test for squats, but I still think it's a really high quality legging, and it's a legging I'd actually like to wear outside of the gym as well. Overall, I really like this legging. Something to note, they didn't cover the customs fee, so that was definitely an extra hit that I wasn't expecting, which automatically ups that price of the legging. And the first pair I received actually had a hole in the crotch, but I think it really truly was just a defective product. Customer service was really, really great. They were right away cool to send me a new pair, and I even asked, hey, I originally ordered a large. I think I'd like to go with a medium instead. Is that cool if you guys just send the replacement as a medium? And they were like, yep, no problem. So it's really great that they didn't make me send it back. Ultimately, would I buy this legging in a store? Yes. All right, so Ptula. This brand, I wasn't sure about including at first because people started commenting it and I was like, oh, what the heck is Ptula? And now I'm totally in love. So Ptula, as you can see in the video, passed both the squat tests, the beige and the pink. I was really impressed with the pink, especially since we were playing with colored leggings. Yeah, so really awesome option there. When it comes to the fit, I am a medium in Ptula. The size chart was pretty accurate. Based off the size chart, I could fall between a medium and a large, and it says it runs big, so to order smaller, so seems to be true. In terms of the fit, I found this legging really hugs you. It's very, very similar to the Lululemon Align. Like, I would say this is the most similar for anyone who's using that as a base point. I often get asked in the gym if they are Lululemon Align. Really, really great fit, super comfortable. I wear them in the gym and outside the gym. So when it comes to value, these ones are priced around 60 USD. I really, really like the quality for the price. Like I said, it's similar to a Lululemon Align, but I actually find that it doesn't pill in the same way. I did notice in the more purple ones, I've been wearing them a lot, and I can start to feel the fabric changing, but it's still a nice thickness and it doesn't feel like it's getting cheaper, whereas sometimes I find I actually move away from my Lululemon Aligns because I've had them for so long that they don't have that same hold. Overall, I was so pleasantly surprised, and I know I'm gonna be ordering more. So would I buy these in the store? Definitely. Skins. So this is a more compression style pant. It passed the beige test, but it did fail the pink test, which is a little bit disappointing because it is a pricier item, but you can tell by the material it's a little bit on a thinner side for a different kind of feel. When you look at the fit, the size guide is actually really great on this website. They even have a small recommendation that says if you fall between sizes, we recommend you going for the smaller size. So I always find that helpful when you're debating. And they also have one of those kind of zigzag charts that are based off your weight and your height. So I liked this a lot because everybody knows their weight, everybody knows their height. You don't necessarily know your inseam measurement. They actually fit really nice. You can understand why they're called skins because it ultimately just feels like another pair of skin on you. I'm not crazy about the waistband. I could even tell before I put them on. It's just an odd shape. And I was worried that it would hit me funny, and it does a little bit. Like if I pull them up a bit, I can definitely feel that I have like a power gut just being held in. For the price tag, it's a little bit more. These ones are 130 US, so especially for Canadians, that's getting into about 170. When you look at the quality though, if you're trying to find a compression pant, I really do like the quality for these. I was a little unsure at first because they do feel thin, but once you get in the gym, it just feels really sleek and you honestly feel like a CrossFit badass. Overall, I thought this company was cool. They heard about my legging review and actually reached out to a friend to ask if they could also send me a pair. So I just like companies that are on the ground like that. When it comes to the pant itself, I actually am surprised by how much I like it. It's very comfortable when I don't like compression pants. Would I buy it in a store? I think so. I think as a compression option, I really like it. Not everything has to be high-waisted and crop top, so it's nice. Like, yes, it's more limiting because I have to wear a longer shirt, but I do really like it. Next up is Virus. I was hesitant to do Virus because I don't love compression, but a lot of people requested it, so I threw it in. As you can see in the video, I tried two pairs, one of their more typical compression pants and one of their high-waisted leggings that weren't compression. Both passed the beige underwear test but failed the color test. When it comes to fit of the pant, if you look at the size guide, I would say it's generally accurate, but I do find it a bit more confusing. I don't love when websites give measurements because I don't feel that anyone totally knows all these different measurements offhand. So for me, I tend to just pick the waist measurement and go off that. So I did do that and I was fine for my pairs of pants. I did know too with a compression pant that I would probably be on the bigger size, so I was a little bit safer going with a large. For the compression pant, they definitely feel really, really nice. I don't love that they're not high-waisted. I know not everything is high-waisted, but for me it's not even about wearing crop tops. It's just that the lower waist I find digs into me, and in my workouts I'm constantly pulling on them, just making sure that my butt's not hanging out to the world. For the high-waisted pant, it's super, super comfy, but almost more in a leisure sense. It's not a material I would typically wear in the gym, and it hugs you nicely around your waist, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna stay up. It's almost just floating there. So really, really great pant for hanging out at home, but I wouldn't totally recommend it for the gym. And as you saw in the video, it really did not pass that color squat test. So for Virus, you're looking at around $72 US for any of the pants. Virus is not a brand that's gonna fall apart on you. You don't have to worry about the crotch ripping or threads coming undone. It's definitely a higher quality pant. For me, it's just that the fit of each pair of pant isn't necessarily what I'm looking for in the gym. I think if you know what you want, this can be a really great pant. So if you're looking for that strong compression pant and you're okay with it being lower, it's amazing. And for the other pair, if you're looking for a leisure at home, cute high-waisted outfit, I think that's a really good one. I don't love either for my workouts, that's just me personally. So would I buy in a store again? No, for my style overall. So for Gymshark, I did 2 different pairs. I did a flex legging and I did a seamless. It's not the newest version of seamless, but they're more or less similar, so you can deal with it. For the squat test, the flex pair actually surprisingly passed both tests, whereas the seamless one, I wasn't surprised, but it did not pass either test. So there's that side. When it comes to the fit, I've been more or less a medium across all the different types of Gymshark pants that I own. For the size guide, it's a little bit disappointing because they only have one size guide for bottoms, but as you can see on their website, like the Flex is a very different material and fit and structure and everything than the seamless, than like their dream legging. So it's a little bit hard making that call. And you'll also notice there's different fabrics across the same pant, which is a little bit annoying. So I have a gray Flex and I have a black Flex, and I didn't include the black Flex because the crotch has already ripped and it's a pretty big hole, so I didn't want to show everyone my vajayjay. For the seamless, I really, really love the fit and the feel of the gray ones. So I bought the blue ones and I was really excited because I love the color, and then everyone was telling me the blue and the red rip in the crotch, so I'm terrified to wear them, and I can totally feel what they're talking about. It feels like your crotch is about to burst. You might order one pant and be a medium and then need a large in another, so it's a little bit annoying. Looking at the price, the Flex is around 38 USD and the seamless is around 50 USD. The seamless is like cute, it's got little details, but interestingly enough, the Flex is obviously a great deal because it passed both the squat tests, which the seamless did not, and it's a cheaper price. So if that's what you're looking for, something to squat in, I find them really, really comfy. That would be a better option. In terms of quality, I kind of feel like Gymshark's going down in quality. Like, I got pairs from them early on and I was always really stoked, whereas now I don't even know if I'm gonna order from them again because I've had 2 pairs rip and everyone else tells me the other pairs I own are going to rip, so that's kind of not fun for the gym. So my overall impression for Gymshark is that I used to love this company. I really love what Ben Francis has done with the business and I look up to them a lot. It's harder for me to get behind them because of a lot of diversity issues they've been having with the athletes they support. You guys can read up more on that, and the way that their legging quality seems to have gone, that's also a no for me. So would I buy them in a store? No. That one's tough because I would say that if I tried them on in a store, I would have bought them because they feel great, but then when you start squatting and your butt's showing and the crotch is ripping, not so great of a purchase. The next brand I tried is Til You Collapse. So for this one, I tried 2 different styles of pant. They both actually passed both squat tests. I was super, super surprised with the white, considering it was pink with black polka dot underwear. You really had to be looking to see it. So that was awesome. In terms of fit, I would say it's pretty good. I'm a medium in general, and I did get a medium for both these pairs, but I feel like the white pair I could potentially go down if I needed to. And the green pair, I feel like I might need a size up. It's a little bit tough one to tell, but the size guide only has 1 number associated with each size, which I find kind of hard because most of us aren't an 8 across the board. We're anywhere from an 8 to 10 or 6 to 8. So I just aimed for the middle and it seemed to generally work. I really, really like the fit of the white ones. They have a pocket too, which is awesome, and they just feel really flattering, especially considering they're a white pant. It's not really what you would expect. For the other pant, I can't seem to get them to work for me. The more I wear them, the more I like them, but they have that same HVIII brand line on the back. And this one I really believe is supposed to be on top of your butt, but I don't know if my butt's just too big. It's not hitting me in the right spot. If I hike them up, I can get it there, but then the pant seam is literally up my butt, and then the second I start working out, it falls back down, and I just don't wear them because I can't get it to work. For the value, they're around $60 USD, so similar with some of those other brands. The white pant, I definitely feel you can tell it's a quality legging, especially the fact that you can't see through them when they're white is unreal. It just feels like a higher end fabric in your hands and the way it hugs you. The green one, I'm not so sure on. It feels cheaper is my instinctive thought when I go to put it on. It just doesn't have that same feeling as the white pant, and it feels cheaper than like a Lululemon Align or the Ptula leggings, the Alphalete, any of those. So I don't grab for it for that reason. I was actually surprised when they passed the squat test because they feel a little bit thinner and I didn't think that they would. What I like about Til You Collapse is there's a whole lot of color options, from like bright blue teal to these more neutral colors, so there's a lot of options there. I would love if they were just a little bit cheaper, to be that cheaper multicolor option. I did feel like the more standard legging was a cheaper material and really not worth the 60 USD, whereas that white one I definitely think was a higher quality. I don't love when I can't get stoked about multiple pairs of pants from a brand. So for example, at Lululemon, I can buy any Lululemon pant and I'm gonna be stoked about the quality, whereas when you order from a website and you love one pair and not so great about the others, it makes it harder to continue ordering or to suggest it to a friend because it has that predictable element. Overall, would I buy these in the store? Yes to the white ones, no to the others. So the next brand I always struggle to say, but it is Exoticathletica. Okay, so this is a really cool brand from Australia. I'm super stoked on them. They're doing a lot of cool things. You can see in the video I tried 2 different pairs of pants. They both passed both squat tests, which was really great. When you look at the fit for this one, the size guide accuracy, it is accurate. It's more one with a bunch of measurements, so I actually had to get out the tape and measure myself, which I don't find is ideal. But the really cool thing with them, if you don't find you fit into the size guide, you can send them your measurements and they will custom make your pants, which is so, so cool. So when it comes to the fit, because they were all custom made to me, it fits amazing. It's hugging my body. You can tell the difference that it makes. Just a really cool idea, and definitely recommend treating yourself to some custom pants. When you look at the value for this one, it ranges anywhere from $75 to $120, so you do really have a range depending on how much you want to spend. You do get hit with some duties fees, so just keep that in mind. The quality, you can feel the material is there. I got 2 different types of pants, you can tell from the squat videos. Both of them different feels, but same great quality. Really, really like the quality on these, if you can't tell. Overall, I think it's a really cool pant option. I like it. The girl who owns it is a mom and she's always posting with her daughter. It's super cute and they're always coming out with all these different patterns, so I really love that. Great, great people. They connected me with their sales department and I sent them a list of different pants that they could choose between to send me, and they ended up sending all of them, and then they gave me a discount code for you guys that I'm gonna throw in the bottom. I don't make money off of it. It's really just to help you guys out. Would I buy in a store? Yes. The next pair I did is 90 Degrees by Reflex. Kind of a random brand, but when I looked into it, they were a cheap option, so I thought it'd be cool to throw them in. When you check out the squat test, you'll notice that they passed the beige test, but not so much the color test. When you look at the sizing and the fit for this one, the size guide's pretty accurate. It does provide measurements, but it also provides the size range, which I like because I'm lazy. And so it's at 8 to 10 for medium, so that's what I ordered. I will say I ordered 2 different pairs of leggings as well. I ordered one in a small and one in a large, and they all fit, so that's not very helpful. But for this specific style, I was for sure a medium. I really like the fit of these ones. They don't hug you as much as other leggings, but they're just a really comfortable legging, high-waisted, and I wear them around the house and at the gym. When you look at the value for these ones, I think they're around 27 USD, so really, really cheap option. And for that price, I think the quality is really nice. It doesn't pass the squat test, so obviously not the best leggings out there, but I find them really comfy, and honestly, I would still like to own them and just not squat in them, because when you're walking around in them day to day, they're definitely not see-through. It does dig in a little bit more at the waist than these other ones that just kind of sit on your waist, but I don't find it unflattering. I don't really know who runs the company. It's just a bunch of cheap leggings, not great photos on the website, But if you are looking for a cheap option, these were pretty great. Would I buy them in the store? Yes. All right guys, that is the end of the review. I have put on 16 pairs of pants, 3 times each, and done over 100 squats just for you guys. We're gonna go over my top 3 recommendations. Before that, I'm gonna throw a graphic on the screen right now, and that's gonna summarize all the different pants, including which ones are really knee sleeve friendly to put them on and off. Yes, we're gonna go over the top 3 pants. So in 3rd place is 90 Degrees by Reflex. Thank you. This one is in 3rd for those that want a cheaper option. I'm not saying 3rd place on quality, I'm saying as an overall option. It's a cheaper price. Honestly, it was a great pant for the price. Not totally squat proof, but it's good. 2nd place is Exoticathletica. I wish I could say it better. Exoticathletica. This is the Australian brand that'll fit custom. It's pricier, especially with the custom sleeves, but honestly just treat yourself and get a custom pair of leggings because who doesn't want that? And number 1, oh, that's perfect. It's Ptula. So Ptula is based out of Columbus, Ohio. It's a female entrepreneur, which honestly, I freaking love that. Oh, they also have cute tops that I love. Super comfy hoodies. Number 1 choice for value for the price tag and the quality, and they honestly just look great. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave some comments below. Let me know what other brands you want to see reviewed, what other products. We do have a shorts video coming out, so watch out for that one. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. It's late. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, that's it. I have to go put them all on one more time. Oh no.